Breaking news from Starship Flight 7. The mystery of S33's Fluttering panel revealed space enthusiasts around the world watched in awe as Starship Flight 7 soared through the atmosphere. But one peculiar detail caught everyone's attention: a mysterious flapping movement on S33's surface that sparked intense speculation across the space community. Today, we're breaking down exactly what that component was and why it matters for the future of Starship. But that's not all that's shaking up the space industry this week. NASA's experiencing a historic changing of the guard as Bill Nelson concludes his remarkable tenure, while Rocket Lab just landed their biggest military contract yet, a billion-dollar deal that's turning heads in the aerospace sector. The story of S33's final moments has taken an unexpected turn. What many initially thought was a concerning structural failure has proven to be something far more interesting, and it reveals just how thoughtfully engineered these incredible machines really are. As we analyze the latest findings from SpaceX's investigation team, you'll get the full picture of what actually happened during those critical moments of Flight 7. Welcome to Elon Musk 24 Hours. Let's dive right in. During Flight 7's ascent, all eyes were fixed on Starship S33 as it pushed through the atmosphere. That's when observers noticed something unusual: a dark panel fluttering against the spacecraft's sleek surface. Social media erupted with speculation, and space enthusiasts around the world held their breath. Was this a sign of structural failure? Had something gone critically wrong with SpaceX's most ambitious launch vehicle? The reality, as we've now discovered through detailed analysis, tells a fascinating story of engineering foresight. That flapping panel wasn't a flaw. It was a deliberate design choice that reveals just how much thought goes into every inch of Starship's construction. Pre-launch photographs of S33 show this specific area covered with black panels, carefully positioned beneath the location where future chopstick catch systems will be installed. SpaceX engineers had anticipated the need for this crucial component and designed a temporary solution that would protect the spacecraft during its journey through the atmosphere. The panel's movement, which caused such concern among viewers, was actually a testament to its design. Unlike the rigid stainless steel plates that make up most of Starship's exterior, this flexible steel aero cover was engineered to withstand intense aerodynamic forces while protecting sensitive components underneath. The panel's color, matching its surroundings so closely, created an optical illusion that made it difficult to distinguish during flight, a detail that contributed to the initial confusion and concern. But while the fluttering panel wasn't responsible for Flight 7's ultimate fate, it highlighted something crucial about SpaceX's approach to spacecraft development. Every apparent imperfection, every unusual detail, serves a specific purpose in the grand design of Starship. This becomes even more apparent as we examine the true cause of the mission's conclusion: an oxygen leak within the engine system. The complexity of managing cryogenic oxygen in a spacecraft cannot be overstated. These systems must maintain perfect seals while enduring extreme temperature variations and intense vibrations. When the leak occurred, it set off a chain of events that would ultimately end Flight 7's journey earlier than planned. Yet even this setback provides valuable data for SpaceX's engineering team. The fire observed on the aft flaps during the mission presents another critical challenge. These flaps aren't just ordinary control surfaces. They're the key to Starship's revolutionary landing system. During re-entry, they must withstand temperatures that would melt conventional materials while maintaining precise control over the spacecraft's descent. The fact that they caught fire during Flight 7 has pushed SpaceX to develop even more robust heat shield solutions for future missions. As debris recovery teams comb the impact area, each piece they find tells part of the story of Flight 7's final moments. These fragments, scattered across the ocean, are more than just twisted metal. They're pieces of a puzzle that will help make future flights safer and more successful. SpaceX engineers examine every recovered component, looking for signs of stress, failure patterns, and any clues that might help prevent similar issues in the future. Meanwhile, work on S34 continues at an impressive pace. The spacecraft, destined for Flight 8, has already been moved to Mega Bay 2 following successful cryogenic testing. This new iteration incorporates lessons learned from its predecessor with reinforced systems and upgraded components. The sight of S34 being prepared for its upcoming static fire tests at Massey brings a sense of continuity to SpaceX's relentless pursuit of progress. The timing of these developments coincides with a significant shift in the space industry landscape. As Bill Nelson steps down from his role as NASA administrator, his 53-year career in public service leaves an indelible mark on American space exploration. His journey from congressman to space shuttle passenger to NASA's leader embodies the American dream of reaching for the stars. In his farewell letter, Nelson's words carry the weight of experience. "We are merely temporary stewards of this extraordinary space agency. Humanity's dream in the stars is bigger than any of us." During Nelson's tenure, NASA achieved remarkable milestones. The Artemis program took its first steps toward returning humans to the moon, while partnerships with commercial spaceflight companies like SpaceX restored America's ability to launch astronauts from its own soil. His leadership saw NASA through challenges and triumphs, always maintaining focus on the ultimate goal, pushing the boundaries of human space exploration. As we look to the future, Rocket Lab's recent billion-dollar military contract signals the growing importance of private companies in advancing space technology. Their HASTE program, designed for hypersonic testing, represents a new frontier in aerospace capabilities. The successful November 2024 demonstration showed just how far private space companies have come in developing specialized launch vehicles for critical national security missions. This convergence of events, Starship's ongoing development, NASA's leadership transition, and Rocket Lab's military partnership illustrates the dynamic nature of modern space exploration. Each setback teaches valuable lessons, each success builds momentum, and every mission brings us closer to becoming a truly spacefaring civilization. The fluttering panel on S33 that caught everyone's attention during Flight 7 wasn't just a curious anomaly. It was a window into the incredible complexity of modern spacecraft design. As S34 prepares for its moment in the spotlight, we're reminded that every launch, successful or not, advances our understanding of what it takes to build reliable, reusable spacecraft capable of reaching Mars and beyond. Elon Musk's cryptic comment about launching next month has kept the space community buzzing with anticipation. While we await an official launch date for Flight 8, the preparations continue with methodical precision. Each test, each modification, each lesson learned brings us closer to the day when Starship flights become routine. When the sight of these massive stainless steel spacecraft ascending to orbit no longer stops us in our tracks, but instead reminds us of how far we've come. SpaceX's journey with Starship embodies the spirit of exploration that drives human achievement. It's a story of resilience, innovation, and unwavering determination to push the boundaries of what's possible. As we analyze the data from Flight 7 and look forward to Flight 8, we're not just watching rocket launches. We're witnessing the evolution of humanity's next great leap into the cosmos. As we await Flight 8, the lessons from S33's journey continue to shape the future of space exploration. That mysterious fluttering panel turned out to be more than just an engineering detail. It was a reminder that every aspect of Starship's design serves a purpose in humanity's greatest adventure. The changing leadership at NASA and Rocket Lab's groundbreaking military contracts show just how rapidly the space industry is evolving. Each development, each test, each mission brings us closer to making life multiplanetary. This isn't just SpaceX's journey, it's our collective step into the future. The recovered debris from Flight 7 tells a story of innovation and resilience. Meanwhile, S34 stands ready in Mega Bay 2, embodying all the lessons learned and improvements made. Together, we're watching history unfold, one launch at a time. If you're as excited as we are about Flight 8, share your thoughts by commenting S34 below. Your engagement helps spread the word about these incredible achievements in space exploration. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Elon Musk 24 Hours for the latest updates on SpaceX, Starship, and the future of space travel. This has been Elon Musk 24 Hours, where we track humanity's journey to the stars. See you in the next one. In the heart of Starbase, Texas, a gleaming marvel of engineering reaches toward the stars. Starship, not just another rocket, but a vessel that's challenging everything we thought we knew about space exploration. While some skeptics questioned its ambitious design, planetary scientists working directly with the project are now stepping forward with extraordinary revelations about its capabilities. Dr. Jennifer Heldman, a leading planetary scientist, puts it into perspective. You can really take advantage of the Starship architecture and get to the outer solar systems in ways we haven't thought about before. She's not alone. From veteran Apollo scientists to cutting-edge researchers, experts are drawing parallels between Starship's potential and humanity's greatest space achievements. This isn't just about reaching Mars anymore. From defending Earth against asteroids to establishing lunar bases and exploring the mysterious moons of Jupiter and Saturn, Starship is opening doors we once thought were decades away from being unlocked. Through groundbreaking engineering and innovative design choices, SpaceX has created a vehicle that's redefining what's possible in space exploration. Today, we're going to explore the remarkable features that make Starship so far ahead of its time and why scientists around the world are calling it a turning point in human spaceflight. This is Elon Musk 24 Hours, and let's dive right in. When Elon Musk first unveiled his vision for Starship, many saw it as just another rocket. Perhaps bigger, perhaps more ambitious, but still fundamentally similar to what came before. They couldn't have been more wrong. As we dig deeper into what planetary scientists have discovered about Starship's capabilities, we're uncovering a story that goes far beyond conventional space exploration. Standing on the factory floor of SpaceX, veteran Apollo scientist James Head felt something he hadn't experienced in over half a century. Being on the floor of the SpaceX factory is the closest I've felt to having been in the Apollo program, he revealed. This wasn't just nostalgia speaking, it was recognition of a fundamental shift in how humanity approaches space exploration. Consider this. While conventional rockets struggle to lift a few tons into orbit, Starship is already demonstrating capabilities that dwarf everything that came before. During Flight 7, it successfully carried payload mass equivalent to an entire Falcon 9's capacity, and that's just the beginning. SpaceX engineers are working towards a version 3 that could transport over 200 tons per launch, a capacity that would transform every aspect of space exploration. But raw lifting power is only part of the story. Dr. Margarita Marinova, who spent years as a senior Mars development engineer at SpaceX, points to a more profound revolution. It'll be a really drastic change in how we do science. She's talking about the way Starship's massive payload capacity will transform our ability to conduct research beyond Earth. Instead of carefully miniaturizing every instrument to fit within tight mass constraints, scientists can now dream bigger, much bigger. Take the case of planetary defense. Dr. Philip Lubin from UC Santa Barbara has proposed something that would have seemed like science fiction just years ago, using Starship to protect Earth from extinction-level asteroid threats. His team has calculated that Starship's unprecedented payload capacity could deliver enough defensive capability to deflect or destroy asteroids up to 10 kilometers in size, the same class as the one that ended the dinosaurs' reign. This isn't just theoretical. They're already looking at potential test missions targeting Apophis, an asteroid set to pass close to Earth in 2029. But perhaps even more intriguing are the possibilities for deep space exploration. A group of international scientists known as KEX has developed a mission concept called Arcanum that would use Starship to explore Neptune and its mysterious moon Triton, a destination we've only glimpsed once through Voyager 2's brief flyby. Nobody's really thinking on this next level about what Starship could enable, says James McVitt, the KEX team leader. The mission would revolutionize our understanding of the outer solar system's dynamics. The revolution extends closer to home as well. In the coming years, SpaceX plans to achieve something unprecedented, launching Starship up to 25 times from Starbase in 2025 alone, with a target of 400 missions over the following 4 years. This isn't just about frequency, it's about redefining what's possible. The goal is to develop boosters that can be reused hourly and Starships that can fly daily, bringing the cost per launch down to an astounding $2 million. To put this in perspective, NASA's Space Launch System costs approximately $4 billion per launch. That's not a typo. Starship aims to be 2,000 times more cost-effective. This dramatic reduction in launch costs could democratize space access in ways we've only dreamed about. The implications for Mars exploration are particularly profound. With 10 Starship flights per day, each carrying over 200 tons, SpaceX could deliver 1 million tons of materials to Mars in just 8 years. That's enough to establish a self-sustaining city on another planet. Starship can bring unprecedented amounts